There's a trend going on over on Bookstagram where the girls are telling us what books are we getting into before we close out the year. So here I am,
You should call it
giving
your work.
you
If that's too much to ask, I could pour you up a drink and we can burn some. Come through, come through, come through, come through. Girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. So get your ass in the car.
Hey boo, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I came up with a list of 10 books that I want to read before we close out 2024. Isn't that wild? It's getting ready to be 2025 in this piece. Amen. Amen. I was thinking about it and it took me longer than I thought to come up with this list. I said, girl, what are you doing? But I really wanted to curate a list that I have every intention on reading every single book. So we're going to need a thriller book, something to kind of break up the typical romance books that we read, right? Then we still haven't came up with our entire list of our 12 book boyfriends. So I'm still working on that. So I have a couple of books that's going to help me try to figure that out. And then it's Christmas time, so we have to get into the holiday reads. So those are the 3 categories of books that I'm going to be reading, but mostly we're going to focus on our book boyfriends and getting into those holiday vibes. So let's go to it. Here, One Moment by Leanne Moratti. Okay, this book is giving us some thriller vibes. Okay, we have some mystery and some contemporary. So I think this is going to be perfect. If you knew your future, would you fight fate? Aside from a delay, there will be no problems. The flight will be smooth and it will land safe. Everyone who gets on the plane will get off, but almost all of them will be forever changed. Okay guys, so we have, it looks like it's going to be a host of characters in this book, and they're on a plane, an airplane, and someone gets on the plane and predicts when they're going to die. Okay, what's the name of that movie? I'll think of it and I'll put it right here. But it's giving that. I think I like with the different characters and how everything shakes out. I just recently read a book similar to that, and at first I thought it was too much for me, but as I got into the book got good and I was able to separate the characters. So shout out to me growing as a baby reader. How about that? This book is quite thick, so we have 512 pages, but baby readers, I think we can do it. Very good, very good. The next book, Somebody's Husband. I have been wanting to get into Robbie Renee's books for quite a while, and Somebody's Husband comes out on December 24th, so that's Christmas Eve, but we're still putting her on the list because I need to read this. So we have a doctor and a professor. They come together because some type of medical they solve some type of medical mystery, and I want to say that somebody's probably married, and you know, when you be working together, you be in close proximity, and there's a chance that, you know, things can go a little too far. So I think that's what happens here, but I don't know, girl. I want to read and I want to find out for myself. Okay, this book is 320 pages, and we have Somebody's Husband by Robbie Renee. 10 books, 10 before the end. That's what we're working on. Before we get into Somebody's Husband, we don't have to wait. We can get into Somebody's Wife. Another book by Robbie Renee that I wanted to get into. And I guess when I saw the 2 books, I thought they were somehow connected, but it looks like she's doing her Somebody's series, because then there's Somebody's Forever, and that's about something totally different. So I love that for her. Dr. Ezekiel Green. Okay. And then we have Dr. Gemma Valentine, Dr. Gemma Holiday, It looks like there's some inappropriate things going on here, boys and girls, but I'm ready to get into the mess. It looks like Dr. Green is not playing around, and I don't know, I'm kind of excited to read about that. Okay, For the Night by Ray Lease. I haven't read any books by Ray Lease, so I was so excited to get into this book, put this book on my 10 before the end. This is a book, this book has a character in there that will be a book boyfriend contender. That would be no other than Anthony Nunes. What a name. So we have a teacher and then we have a parent, and they come together. It looks like it's going to be a slow burn because we do have 523 pages. I don't think I thought this part all the way through because the time. It's done now. All the boys and girls over on BookTok and Bookstagram have raved about this book. I want to be in the number that has read this book. How about that? So next we have a book by Rouse Adams, Go Deep. Another book boyfriend contender. So we have a writer. So she is tired of being in the same rut and she needs some inspiration. So she calls on her very best friend, which is a male, to help her get inspired. And it looks like not only does he inspire her career, but some other things take place that, you know, goes deeper, is what they say here, than both of them intended. So I'm excited about this. This is a novella, 131 pages. So maybe I was kind of thinking about the balancing act when I was putting this list together. A couple of thickies, a couple of novellas to help get me through the month. I love that. Okay, so we have 1201 by Bella J. I've been seeing this book on my timeline forever, and I have to read this. Another book boyfriend contender. We have the main FMC, the main female main character. Okay, not only was she left at the altar, but she finds out that her ex-fiance is kicking it with his cousin, someone that he calls his cousin. And not only that, turn around, he's at the altar not too long after they break up with said cousin. Terrible human being. She's on her get back. There's a brother involved. There's a lot of stuff involved with this get back. I'm ready to get into the mess and see what's going on here with this main female main character, and how she get her get back, because that's terrible what he did to her. We have another novella here for you by my girl, Brianne Dene. I love me some Brianne Dene. I think she does a great job with putting her books together, keeping it interesting, but also keeping it a little street, okay, with our urban and street lit. We're going to read this book. It's a spin-off from another book that I read by her, In the Heat of the Moment. So it's like a little spin-off book from In the Heat of the Moment. So we have the main female character. Unfortunately, she does miscarry her baby, and she's devastated, right? As she should be. But with that, she finds herself, I think her baby daddy is locked up, and she finds herself attracted to her baby's godfather. So it must be her dude's best friend or good friend, or maybe cousin or something like that. It pops off from there. I trust Brianne, so I'm gonna read it, because it's time to keep chipping away at that catalog, because I know she got bangers, and because we love her over here, and so we're going to support as always. We have a little cute novella, guys. I fell in love with this author last month, Taye Love. She wrote the cutest fall book that I've ever read, and I'm going to read everything she's written, because if that was cute, I'm sure the other books are right up there. So we're going to get into it. So we have this is the book 2 in the A Love for All Seasons. And so we got 4 sisters. They're named after the seasons. So we had autumn, That was the book I just read last month. Now we have winter, then we have spring and summer. Those are the two other sisters. So winter, the winter date is the name of the book. She is dealing with a broken engagement. Bless the girls. Bless the girls. They just want to just get married and do what society say they're supposed to be doing. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And that's okay. That's okay, because marriage is not for everybody, okay? Do what you need to do, and don't put no timeline on it either. Take your time and do your thing on your time and how you want to do things, okay? Because can't nobody live your life but you. Did I just preach a word real quick? I may have. But Winterlock, she is dealing with that, and so then she has, during her high school class reunion, I guess she catches up with old boy Chad. He's not big on commitment, and he's just like, you know, whatever. If you having a hard time with this one, you just roll around and get under the next one. But he just takes a liking to Winter and decides to take her out and show her a good time. Okay, we love a good time, and that's what he does. This is a quick little novella that I want to get into. Like I said, I love Taye. I love the last book that I read by Taye, so I was really thrilled to get into this book, and hopefully by the cover it's giving holidays. It's giving holidays, and we are in our holiday bookish for our 10 before the end 2024. Ain't that something? Friendsgiving with the Belafontes. This book is by Danielle Brooks. This book just came out yesterday, and we're going to give it a try. I haven't read any of the other books with this family, but I think it's worth it. I mean, it's 184 pages, giving us some quick Thanksgiving type feels. I'm ready to get into it. Our final book for our 10 before the end is A Month of Sundays. So this is a bonus book, guys. I'm not a good YouTuber because I didn't tell y'all about this. I wish I had, and I think they do it every year, so I'll do a better job next time letting y'all know about this. But there's a Black Readers Appreciation event going on right now. It ends at 12 midnight as I'm recording, so y'all not gonna be able to take advantage of this. This video gonna go out later on, but this book was on there. So what you could do is you have the Black authors, they have their books for free on this website, and so you can go to this website, download the books to your Kindle or to your no, I don't know if you could do it any other way, because that's what I did, so let me not put that out there. You could download the books to your Kindle for free, and then you can read them anytime. And so this is one of the books that I put on my Kindle, and I have been wanting to read it. I'm actually going to drop it in my book club poll to see if the girls will read it too. I don't know, because it's 504 pages, and the girls, they don't like these long reads, but I thought this was a cute read. Okay, she's a stylist to a celebrity. Okay, so she helped her pick her clothes out, and with this job she has met this pro tennis star. So I haven't read a book with a pro tennis main male character, so that drew me in. So they met like a long time ago, and I guess he been thinking about her ever since. I'm like, what'd she do to him? He been thinking about her, and he been trying to figure out how can he get back close to her. Book boyfriend contender is looking like, because we love that. We love a man falling first. We love he'll do anything for her. We love he all about her. So we might need to move this book on up to the book boyfriend contender list. But he figures out a way to get back with her, and just A Month of Sundays, I love that saying, and I say it often when I haven't seen somebody in a long time, and I just say, hey, I hadn't seen you in a month of Sundays. So when I saw the title of this book, I was already drawn in. I didn't have to read the synopsis, but reading the synopsis, it sounds like it could be a pretty cool read. I am concerned with the number of pages that the book has, and if we're gonna have a slow burn, but hey, we just try it out. I'm gonna let y'all know though, so I'm gonna take the L and let y'all know if y'all need to read this book or not. If you've made it this far in this video, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment to this video, and don't forget to share this content with another fellow baby reader. And until next time, bye.